The chicken being grilled on the grill. That is a game changer. The great thing about it is that if you do it on the grill, it could kind of get dry. You leave it on there a little too long. But since it's already cooked, we didn't have to really leave it on there long.
Oh, you threw the trifecta chicken on the grill.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Is there any other chicken? So we threw the trifecta chicken on the grill and didn't have to leave it on there long, and it still maintained the juiciness. That's the key. With the taste, with the grilled taste, though, is a game changer. The way the food tastes right now, because you're so depleted and everything, and like food is everything, and all artificials are out. I'm not doing the barbecue sauce anymore. Game changers. All these little things are game changers. I've been in Glendale, Arizona, fam, like in camp mode with Chris Cormier. Eat, sleep, train, pose, tan. Yeah.
And how long were you there for?
I was there for almost 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks. And be straight up under Chris Cormier's nose. We were living together. We would go train. We would come back and rest. Sometimes we would go again and train. We were posing vigorously every day, training vigorously every day. Food was on time, on point. I never was off my timing of my food. Now I'm back. I feel 1,000% ready. I feel like $1 million. I feel ready to go.
How close are we?
We're 8 days out. It would be 7 exactly tomorrow. Yeah, because the show is next Saturday, the 14th. So we were 8 days out. I am still gonna go hard as far as the training, as far as the posing, as far as staying on point with everything up until Sunday. And then Monday we'll be starting a lot of just tapering down, resting, still doing posing. Training will be not vigorous at all. It'll be just for a pump, because I'll probably be starting to manipulate water. I have to get down to 180. I can't be over 180 weighing in. So now, but most of us are gonna get, actually when we get on stage, we'll probably be 5 to 10 pounds heavier than our weight caps, because we weigh in on Thursday and then we perform on Saturday. Now, I took out the bison, guys, like a week ago. I replaced it with cod, fish. 1 carb meal has been taken out, so I have 2 carb meals a day now. The oatmeal in the morning, the first meal, and the 5th meal. That still, guys, only like 80 grams of carbs. Still training hard, still training super hard right now. Over the next couple of days until Sunday, we're gonna be training super hard, posing super hard, going super hard. And then it'll take all that'll taper down on Monday, because Monday is very important for us to rest, get a lot of sleep, get at least 8 hours to 9 hours a day, just because your body's gonna look free. You don't want your body to look tired. This has been a very, very tiresome process. This has been a very arduous process. And so you don't want, your muscles can look tired. Your muscles can not have as much pop on stage if you're tired, if you're not well rested. And those days leading up to it, if you're not well rested, your muscles will show in flatness, in maybe even holding a little water and smoothness and not popping. So we want to get a lot of rest on a day-to-day basis and be fresh and ready to go and energized and have the muscles super popping for the damn win. He is ready to go. There he is. I'm very excited to tell you, B, that I was 182.4 this morning after cardio.
All right, there we go.
B, I have never been at this weight, this low, like this early.
You've been ready for like the last 3 weeks, to be honest. Like, set aside those little details that we probably could have fixed during peak week anyways. But we pushed harder this time because we had extra time to fill back out. I think that you put on close to 5 pounds of muscle this offseason just by not having to do 2 shows this year. And so I think that muscle is going to show, especially once we fill back out.
And when he's talking about filling up, he's talking about when we start like depleting the water and then carbing back up and fill up to kind of give the muscle that pop that I was telling you guys about.
Kind of in an easy way to put it, the muscle's like a sponge, right? And if you can dry out your aggressive sponge, when you go to fill it back out nice and full, and you can give it more before it spills over and starts leaking everywhere, right? So right now we're kind of in the process of drying out the sponge. And then once he gets over into Vegas, we kind of assess things. You know, we're going to make weight now. I'm not worried about that. We're not going to gain weight as we're drying out. We make weight, we start to fill the process. That's when we start rehydrating the sponge. We start giving food, we manipulate fluids, and we let the muscle fill back out to its full potential without it spilling back over.
Yes, and what a fun process that is, guys. Let me tell you, when you get to have like carbohydrates, rice and pancakes, and rice cakes and almond butters and stuff, like what, be every few hours, 2 to 3 hours?
Yeah, this is really where the coaching comes in, is these final couple weeks. Everything before that is pretty easy, something that Breon could actually do by himself. You know, he knows what to do to get his body up to this point. Yeah. I'm just the guy that helps put those finishing touches on, you know. Us
athletes, we get, we second guess ourselves. We kind of just really rely on them and lean on them, for those last couple of weeks, because we just want to do well.
I mean, it's still nerve-wracking. I mean, because not only is Breon like the guy that I'm coaching, but he's also my friend and somebody that I've seen rise all the way up to the heights that he's at. And there's nobody more deserving than him. So I'm nervous because I don't want to lose it, because this is your time. This is something you work so hard for, and not even just your physique, but you as a person, you deserve this.
We're very excited about it. We're very excited, but the process has been, just that. A lot of hard work, guys, and a lot of focus and a lot of grit. That's what happens, right? When you work hard and you put in the work, you should earn the right to be confident when it's time for showtime.
Now it's just the fun part. We just get
to compete,
bring in those details and get that third one,
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there you guys have it, guys. So get a load of this. We are going to enjoy 80 grams of carbs for the next 2 days. 80 grams of carbs, and about maybe 60 grams of fats over the next 2 days. On Sunday, our 80 would probably drop to one meal, so maybe 40, and then our fats will probably drop in half as well, so maybe in the 25 to 30 range.
How do you feel about that?
It's all for the win. I feel okay about it. This is what it takes to be successful, and this is what it takes to win. And we love winning. So let's get it done. And let's have a good attitude about it. Let's have a great attitude about it. Let's smile all the way through with it, because then it'll make that process a lot easier. You'll look back and be like, oh, that wasn't that bad. Where if you're a lot of competitors like to use the term suffering and all that, and I really don't like that when I hear that, because we're far from doing that. Even in these moments right now, I'm still eating 6 times a day, still drinking almost 2 gallons of water a day. Nobody is suffering. So I really don't like when competitors use that term. Anybody uses that term in our industry, because it makes them seem ungrateful. Nobody is making you compete. You can do something else. And if you want to compete and you want to look your best, this is what you have to do. And either cry about it, complain about it, or make it a lot easier on yourself and love yourself for it, and have a great attitude and great mental focus going into it. And they've heard this before. You always just think about why you're doing it, why you started in the first place, because that always draws it from the heart. And draws it from your soul, and draws it from if you're passionate about it. Now, if you were doing it for all kind of superficial reasons, that might be okay too, but you might want to really think harder into it and think about maybe something that's a little bit more meaningful for you. I want to prove it to myself that I can do this multiple times. I don't know how many times that I can do this multiple times and be a champion and motivate and inspire across the world. Luckily, we've already been able to do that, but I want to continue to do it, and I want to leave a legacy behind that is just one of the greatest to ever do it. A lot of people really enjoy my upbeat mentality and my upbeat personality while doing this and while like grinding and working super hard on a day-to-day basis. But then I'll smile at them and I'll say, hey guys, what's happening? How we feeling? I hope we're feeling great. Did we meditate today? Did we tell ourselves, give our positive affirmations today? And I think that's refreshing for a lot of people. They see my grind, they've seen my YouTube videos and how hard I go in the gym and how I'm yelling in there and all that and super duper focused. But then, when we do that and now it's time to relax, we're having a great time. We smile, we enjoy life, we enjoy the people around us, and we're just happy to be able to do this in a fashion how we're doing it. So we have to understand how lucky we are and how blessed we are and how fortunate we are. That comes through in my personality because I understand that, and I know that I'm very fortunate, and I really want to take that in and take advantage of being fortunate in how I motivate and inspire, because I know I'm lucky. It does not have to be me. It could, I'm not owed this, but through your hard work and through your efforts and through your sacrifices, you can earn it, and you could just be a positive force for many out there.
Have you always been that positive?
Yes.
That upbeat?
Yeah, I get it from my mother. She always is, and I always find the bright side in things. I always find the positivity in things. I'm always smiling. I'm always, joking and clowning, and I'm always trying to lighten the whole surface, lighten the whole area. I think it's important.